We have stories about the Oscars, France and their issues with Iran, Ken getting a makeover, Cheney and his unfortunate hunting accident, and our lead story, the Patriot Act. All this coming tonight on News Review. The Senate has just voted on whether or not to vote on the Patriot Act. This vote allows the vote on the renewal of the Patriot Act. The results of this vote were 96 in favor, 3 opposed. These senators that were opposed are Russell Feingold, Democrat from Wisconsin, Robert Byrd from West Virginia, and Jim Jeffords, an independent from Vermont. We here at News Review believe that these people are undemocratic because they will not allow a vote. Changes have been added to the Patriot Act to help protect civil liberties, but curiously absent are the changes that we here at News Review recommended to Congress, namely the mandatory asking of, "Are you a terrorist?" in public forums, the wiretapping of text messaging. We know that cell phones are dangerous tools, and making federal agents pay overdue charges on materials they seize from libraries. I want my copy of Harry Potter back. This will also help improve our national deficit. Though this is a very controversial issue and bill, we here at News Review believe that the Patriot Act hasn't gone far enough. As you all know, the Vice President was on a hunting expedition last week in Corpus Christi, Texas, where he was hunting quail. During the expedition, the Vice President actually accidentally shot close friend and associate Harry Whittington. Live in the field, we have Dick Johnson with a report on the incident. How's Harry? Dick?
Thanks, Mort. We've not been able to get a hold of Cheney to talk to him about the events on that day, but we have spoken with eyewitnesses, and we have put together a disturbingly accurate reenactment of the events that transpired on that day. Here now is that reenactment.
Come on, Dick. Here we go, buddy.
Quail hunting. What are you quail?
Spin around. Come on. This is fun. Spin around. Spin around. Oh, look, a quail.
Hey, Dick! Ah!
Oh,
Mother Jehoshaphat!
oh, come on, big
I'm not a quail! I'm not a quail!
Woo!
Quail!
It brings a tear to my eye to witness that scene. You know, I used to be like this with Cheney. He was Big Dick, I was Little Dick. It's just a tragic, tragic scene. This is Dick Johnson. Back to you, Mort.
Since Barbie broke up with Ken, Ken has been very upset. To help remedy this, Ken has received plastic surgery. With this report, we have Dick Johnson, who is live at the Malibu Mansion in Southern California. How are things going out there, Dick?
Oh, it's a scorcher, Mort. Although no one has yet to see Ken's new face, we believe he's received a bang-up job because he's worked directly with the fellows from Queer Eye. With any luck, he'll be able to win Barbie back from Australian surfer Blaine, even with rumors spreading of the couple's marriage.
Thanks, Dick, for that riveting report. Now, we all hope that Ken and Barbie will be reunited after their short hiatus. Recently, the French and Iranians have been having discussions concerning Iran's want of nuclear weapons. Now, the Iranians say that they want nuclear technology for peaceful purposes. The French do not believe these claims. With us today is the Iranian diplomat and the French ambassador to discuss this issue.
We desire these technologies for peaceful purposes, such as citizens' lighting. These French claims are absurd.
That is horrible. We know for a fact that you want these nuclear weapons just to commit acts of genocide on your own people. You want nuclear weapons, we know it. Just like Iraq.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
We don't.
Yes, you do.
Thank you, representatives, for that enlightening discussion.
You do.
No, we don't.
Condoleezza Rice, Secretary of State of the United States, is saying that we are seeking sanctions against
Yes, you
Iran.
do.
Don't.
The Iranian
No, don't.
diplomat was saying,
No, don't.
was quoted as saying, "We want to be in this camp of countries that have
No,
nuclear
don't.
energy technology, but no
No,
nuclear
no.
weapons." like Japan and Brazil.
No, we don't.
Now,
That?
Japan has
No.
felt our wrath
We
before,
don't.
Yes,
and
we
Brazil
do.
speaks
No.
Portuguese,
Yes, we
so they don't
No.
matter.
Do.
Our
No,
news
don't.
team will
No.
be continuing their coverage on this
No.
important
No.
world
No.
issue.
Do.
We don't.
Do.
The 78th Annual Academy Awards will be occurring on March 5th. With his report, live in the studio, Dick Johnson.
Again this year, the Oscars try and confuse the American people by making them think it's two award shows in the same night, the Oscars and the Academy Awards. It's always been a formality for the film directors to give each other a pat on the back, but this year, with such movies as Brokeback Mountain, it's more of a pat in the ass. Although he did not star in any movies this year, we believe that Chuck Norris will still win all of the awards. The Academy Awards this year will be filled with heartbreaks, laughter, gay cowboys, hopefully making it one of the best Oscars to date. This is Dick Johnson, signing off.
Thanks, Dick. Well, that's all for tonight's edition of News Review. I'm Mordecai Rubenstein, saying shalom, good night. And now, a word from our sponsor.
Today's episode was brought to you by Chris's Fat Cat. This cat is so fat, the entire essence of his being is to be fed. Watch him eat.
Boy, that's a fat cat.
Hey, Dick, a quail!
How you doing, Dick?
Now that's a quail.